So that was Yoshi Sodioka's video for Oliver Coates, and the track is called Norin Rad Dreaming. So we're back to an epic now, an epic film. So you're going to see a clip of the film rather than the whole thing. We won't make you sit through the 90 minutes of film. This one was actually made in 1982, so it was filmed in, throughout the late 70s and early 80s. And it was something that I remember as a child seeing the advertisements for it, because it had this really bold, sort of blocky font and these epic images and this really odd name. It's called Koyaanisqatsi, so a lot of you will probably know it already when I say that. I remember it always, it was stuck in my head for some reason as a child, but I actually didn't watch it until sometime later, probably in the mid-90s or mid to late 90s, so probably, a good 13, 14, 15 years after it was released, I actually first saw it. And I was like, whoa, this thing that I've, it's been in my mind for some reason because of their great advertising campaign, I suppose. For some reason it's stuck in my head. This thing is really special. It was the first time I'd seen a film, a full 90-minute or so film with no characters and no traditional narrative and no speaking, and it was telling a story with epic visuals of nature and human activity, and it's this like coming together of civilization and nature in a not always productive way. It was a sort of environmental film, but primarily it shows the beauty of systems, the beauty of natural systems, the beauty of human systems, and how they are linked. And when I first watched it with no expectations, it sort of blew my mind. And actually it set the standard and set the blueprint, I suppose, for how I've done most of my albums, where I write a visual story which is abstracted, and a lot of the time with science ideas and collaborations with traditional artists as well as data scientists and mathematicians and all sorts. So there's I try and get sort of real natural structure in there and a story, but it's very abstracted, and then I score the music to that, and then the live shows become this sort of abstracted story, very much in the following the blueprint of Koyaanisqatsi.